On a Thursday in the fall of 2008, a 20-year-old student ate his normal pasta dinner that he meal prepped the previous weekend. He had to do this because he couldn't afford anything more because of his impending, soul-crushing student loan debt. But this time, something was wrong. Earlier in the week, he accidentally left his pasta out for 2 days. He typically would have thrown that away, but his roommate didn't know. The roommate thought it may have just been out for a few hours, so he put it back into the fridge. And this is what the student ate. Immediately after finishing the pasta, he didn't feel well. His stomach started to hurt. He was bloating. He could feel gas build up in his gut, and the flatulence was so embarrassing he had to go outside to air out his pants. A stinging pierced through his cheeks, and he could feel his eyes push out of his skull as he suddenly emptied his stomach in a way like never before. That pasta must have been no good, he thought, but it's probably just a little food poisoning, he thought, and he went to bed early. But it wasn't enough. 3 a.m., the student laying in a pool of cold sweat runs to the bathroom to huddle over the sink for a couple more hours. His roommate goes into the bathroom and sees him passed out on the floor, his skin and the whites of his eyes a sickly greenish yellow. The student is immediately brought to the emergency room. In the hospital, they found that all of his organs were shutting down. His brain had already swelled up and smashed up against his skull, and more tests revealed exactly what happened. Bacillus cereus is a common bacteria that appears on foods like grain and rice. It's everywhere in soil, but mutated strains of it can create a toxin called cereulide. This absorbs into the liver, embeds itself into the mitochondria, and becomes a channel whereby massive amounts of potassium are injected in, shutting down all energy production. And when doctors analyzed the student's pasta and his stomach contents, they found that this strain bacteria was everywhere. The problem is, all of this was found at autopsy because he arrived too late to the hospital. This was a freak accident. In your more likely situation, refrigerate your food within 3 to 4 hours because the cold temperature slows down bacterial growth. It'll still grow on food if left for long enough in the fridge, which is why you don't want to eat leftovers that are too old. If it smells bad, definitely don't risk it being anywhere even close to you. Food poisoning comes at times you don't expect. Be mindful and reasonable, and you should be fine in almost every single case.